Hello Epic 7, and welcome to Kiss of Frost, the Ice Advent event. This is the video for my normal Hell team. Luckily, Ice Advent is a very easy advent to clear quickly. It doesn't require ML5 units and doesn't really require top-end gear. So those of you who are looking forward to farming this event, you're in luck. This should be a pretty easy one for you to pull off. So let's talk about the team. You'll have to pause the video because I'm going to breeze through these pretty quickly because it's a lot of heroes. The first team, we want a lot of AoE units. So first we're going to run Vivienne. This is my standard Banshee 13 Vivienne, nothing fancy about her, just all damage and a little bit of speed. She is there to buff, give immunity, and do some AoE. Next I'm going to run Green Vildred. He is there for some secondary damage because he will go second on the team. I've got him on Elia's knife. I switched him to attack boost just to speed tune him to go after Landy. Landy will be my fastest unit on the team. I switched her artifact to Portrait of the Saviors to help her do some additional damage. She'll be not only the initiator, but also the cleanup crew for this fight. Now, if you don't have Landy or Vildred, alternatives would be Green Bologna or Sylvan Sage Vivienne. Team 2, I'm running Falconer Clury. She is there just as a defense breaker. You need to build her with some effectiveness to land her defense break and enough speed that she's the first unit to go on the team. The second unit that needs to go on the team is Sid. It is my standard RTA Sid. Nothing fancy about him, he is just all built for damage. Third and clutch unit on the team is Lilka. You want to make sure she is the third unit to go. That way after Sid goes, she'll push Sid back to the front of the line so Sid can go again. Song of Stars helps her land an extra debuff, though you really aren't going to need it. Final team, I'm going to run Ahmed as my attack buffer and CR pusher. Second in line will be Brieg. Brieg is my defense breaker, and he also drops a slow debuff, and he'll also help clean up the damage because it's kind of hard to just one-shot this. Comes real close though, because I put my best rage set on Sigrid. Now your Sigrid does not need to be this well built. A standard build Sigrid will work, it'll just take maybe one extra hit to clear. I've got her on Our Beautiful Seasons for damage. Now before you go into any advent, make sure you assign your pet. The 16.5% event currency, that counts here, so make sure you have your adventure pet loaded up. First unit to go on my team is Landy. Now the boss is stealthed, so we need to kill all the ads before we can hit Elisia. Landy does a little bit of damage, CR pushes the whole team, gives speed buff. Vivienne gives immunity and an attack buff. Vildred lays down just enough damage that when Vivienne rolls through, she finishes the mobs off. Now Landy just spams attacks.
How dare you?
And we're rapidly on to phase 2. Phase 2, Falconer Clury lands her defense break, and Sid drops his S3 right into that defense break. Because Sid is the furthest back on the CR, Lilka pushes him back to the front of the line where he gets one more free hit in. If this stuns Sid, that's okay, he'll kill next round, but since it didn't stun Sid, we go right into phase 3. Now in phase 3, Ahmed uses her CR pushing skill and attack buffs Sigrid.
Revitalize the fallen.
Out of respect.
Brieg uses his S2 for a barrier and drops his S3, which should add a slow debuff and a defense break.
You degrade yourself further.
This is your
And then
end.
Sigrid drops her big S3, which almost one-shots, leaves him with just a little bit of health left, so we do have to go around the horn for Brieg to get the final kill shot in. Right there. I might tune this team a little bit just to make it a little bit faster on phase 3, but this is a stable, reliable, full clear. Hopefully this helps you out. If you have alternate teams, please post them in the description of the video. I'm sure people would like options that maybe have other units, especially since not everybody will have the units that I've used here. I will look to do additional videos on this as I refine and make Advent even cleaner, and I should have the Epic Hell video up very soon. But that's all for me right now. I've got to get to bed. Have a good one, Epic 7.